reacting to the spring season of anime 2018. So the winter season's literally sort of just ended. There's still a couple episodes that are still to end, so I'm just waiting for those to end, and then I'll do a seasonal roundup from the last season because I watched way too many shows from last season and I have a lot to talk about. So, getting back to this though, I'm very, very excited to see some of the seasons that I'm going to see here because I already know some of them because they've been just so outspoken, like one certain show and other certain show, so I'm very excited to get straight into it. Alright, let's start with the season. I'm going to be really super quick. I'm not going to drag this on for too long. Alright, so first off, Steins Gate Zero. Don't even have to say anything, I'm going to watch it. It's Steins Gate, I love that franchise. Boku no Hero Academia Season 3, going to watch that, love that show. It's not already obvious enough. Tokyo Ghoul Re, going to watch that, hoping it's going to follow the manga and not go off. Because if it goes off, then we're gonna have another Rude moment. Fully Coolly Progressive, going to watch that. I loved Fully Coolly the original, gonna do that. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. I don't like Sword Art Online, that is no secret, but I want to like it, so I'm gonna put myself through maybe hell to watch this. So, we shall see my opinions on that when that comes out. Food Wars Season 3 Part 2. So, I haven't watched Season 3 yet. Probably should get round to that, but I've been a bit busy. So, gonna get round to that eventually. Alright, let's see what's next. High School DxD Hero. Have to watch the part of the third season. I've started it, haven't finished it. So, when I get around to it, we'll get around to it. Persona 5, the animation. Love the game. Gonna happen. Gingai Enyu Detsu Dainu, oh my god, Dainue These Kaito. In humanity's distant future, two interstellar states and moronic galaxy empires and the dramatic Free Planets Alliance and Britain. Yes, I will watch that. I'm very into like mecha sci-fi space shows. Love them. Oh my god! Watarini Koi wa Muzukashi. Alright, I've read the manga up to date. I've already read it all. It's still going on, it's still going, but it is so bloody funny. It's hilarious, so if you have the time to read it, I don't know how far the episodes are going to go, it says, doesn't have even how many episodes are going to be, but it's hilarious, and yes, it's so worth your time. Oh my god, Full Metal Panic, Invisible Victory. Oh my god, I love this show. So if you haven't watched Full Metal Panic, I suggest you do so, because it is funny as hell. Chidori is my fave. Yes, so gotta be watching that, obviously. Ta-da! Ta-da! There's manga down there somewhere. Sorido Tsumiwa Nuru Odo. That art looks really cool, not gonna lie. I love that guy's sword. The story revolves around spell equations and the equations that govern the quantum constant H of action. Change the laws of physics and local scale, give birth to TNT explosives and... wow, okay. And poisonous gas and cause incredible physical phenomena, such as plasma and nuclear fusion. Two spell equations who use Junki. In battle are Gaius, who deals with bad luck and tact, and the strong but cruel... the beautiful and cruel Sword Wheeler Ginja. These two bounty hunters are caught up in a battle with dragons. Okay, you had me at dragons. There's dragons in it, I'm gonna watch it. So, yep, gonna watch it. Alright. Devil's Line. Okay. From Platinum Vision. Tsukasa, a college student, is rescued from an attack of a devil. Okay. Interesting. One of the many vampires that can blend amongst human population. Enzai, her savior, is a half-devil who exploits his supernatural gift as a member of the shadowy police task force that specializes in devil-related crime in Tokyo. As Enzai continues to keep guard over Tsubasa, the two quickly forge a tentative bond with that Enzai fears will test his ironclad rule of never drinking human blood. Kinda sounds like Psycho-Pass, to be honest. The art looks cool. The story looks cool. I'm a sucker for vampires and stuff like that, so yep, I'm gonna watch it. Okay, the art for this one looks really cool, like very, very bold, very 90s. Golden Kamui. In the early 20th century, Russo Japan War veteran Saichi Immortal Sagamoto scratches out as a meager existence during the postal gold rush in the wilderness of Hokkaido. when he stumbles across a map to fortune in his hidden annual gold. He sets off as a treacherous quest to find it, but Sugimoto is not the only interested party, and everyone who knows about the gold will kill to possess it. Faced with harsh conditions of the northern wilderness, ruthless criminals, and rogue Japanese soldiers, Sugimoto will need all his skills and luck and the help of an annual girl, Asapa, to survive. Very, very interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a watch. Oh, okay. So Mahou Shoujo Site, by production Doa. It has drama, horror, psychological, supernatural, Mahou Shoujo. Haha, that's so cool. Alright, so I guess Ayu is a young girl, who has fallen victim to bullies at her school, looking for a way to escape her troubles. She looks at the internet for distraction when the mysterious website called Magical Girl Site appears. Simply viewing the page is all it takes to hurtle Aya headlong into a deadly world of Magical Girl apocalypse. There is a fight or die against seemingly endless arrays of savagely adorable frilly skirt killing machines, each armed with Magical Girl powers and an unquenchable thirst for blood and chaos. Sold. Okay, yep, I will watch that. Oh, okay. Caligula Stage Light. Caligula effect is set in the virtual reality program known as Mobia, created to people can escape the pain of their lives and live an idyllic high school setting, forced to live out their 3 years indefinitely. The main protagonist, who is one of a group who realizes that they're in a virtual world, and they form a go home club, and the group is dedicated to escaping the Olympus and its godlike overseeing program. Called You. They're opposed by the Oshitano musicians, a group who supports You and sees the Go Home Club as traitors. Sounds thoroughly interesting. Yep, cool. Yep, I'm gonna be watching that. Tadakun wa Koi wo Shinai by Doga Kobo. Okay, Mitsuyoshi Toda is a boy who has never known love, is taking pictures of a cherry blossom in full bloom when he meets Teresa Wagner, a transfer student from Luxembourg. Once arriving in Japan, she got lost, separated from her travel companion. Mitsuyoshi helps her and brings her to her grandfather's coffee shop. I may watch it if I'm in a romance mood for anime, let's just say. It's Hina Matsuri Feel. The comedy manga centers around a superpowered girl named Hina and Nita, a young member of the Yakuza. Hina suddenly appears in Nita's room, threatens him with extraordinary powers, however they end up living together. I won't watch that unless someone tells me to, so yeah, doesn't exactly draw me in. 3 Kanojo. I've seen this manga pop up on my list to read like so many times, oh my god. Hikari Tsuyu is a high school boy who is satisfied with the virtual girls he encounters in anime and games. He does not have many friends and he lives on his own world. One day he was struck on pool cleaning duty and approached by Inua, a real girl who is showy and popular with boys. I will be watching that. Since it's been recommended to me that many times in the manga, you will be watching that. Alright, so, Piano no Mori, a tranquil tale about 2 boys from very different upbringings. One hand you have Kai, who was born as the son of a prostitute, who has been playing the abandoned piano in the forest near his home ever since he was young. On the other hand, you have Suji, practically breastfed by the piano as a son of a family of pianists. Yet is their common bond with the piano that eventually intertwines their paths in life. I will be watching that. I personally love piano, and it's got a touching story as well. So yeah, we'll be watching that. Oh my god, that's a long ass studio. Shinhan Pin Jai thing? Big Bird Feed Culture Media Co. Ltd. Okay, that's a long title. A scientist couple has been arrested for conducting illegal studies and allegedly performing genetic modifications on 5 of their children. Oh god, wow. The youngest children, Danis, is the only one who grew up as a normal human and has become the only family member who has to tend to the rest of the family members and to try and find a medicine to turn them all back to normal humans again. Sounds very interesting, sounds very funny. So yeah, I will be watching that. Okay, I've seen so much of this next show. Mahou Shoujo Ore. This, I have heard so much about this and I've seen cosplays, of this and stuff. Thank you, Reika, for showing me the show. This story is about a 15-year-old girl who is a newbie idol in love with her best friend's brother, who is also a popular idol, but she runs into a scary Yakuza guy that finds out that her mother was an ex-magical girl, and the Yakuza was her mascot. Her love interest gets kidnapped by demons that look burly men and cute squirrel heads. So she contacts the Yakuza to become a magical girl, which in this story means she turns into a handsome guy in a magical girl outfit. On top of that, her love interest shows an attraction towards her magical guy form. Her best friend turns out to be in love with her and also becomes a magical cross-dressing guy to save her life. Thus their manager, who is a magical girl geek, then decides to turn them into an idol unit. So funny, and I will be watching that. I will also be watching this, Megol Boxing, TMS Entertainment, because I have heard about this. I haven't actually seen any of the original material, even though it is its 50th anniversary project. I haven't watched any of the original material, but I hear it's very, very good, so I will be watching that. Amateur Advance, second season, haven't seen the first season. Junshiki Pandora Statelight, in the year 2031, an experimental energy device known as the quantum reactor is created to help elevate the problem stemming from the Earth's dwindling fossil fuels reserves. Unfortunately, the quantum reactor goes out of control, exploding and bathing the world in unknown energies in its incident known as the Shunryu Crisis. As a result of the catastrophic environment changes, oh my god, that just moved. Da, 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 da. Where was I reading? Changes that follow, humanity is pushed to the brink of extinction, and the strange new organisms, oh my god, that's a lot of organisms, part organic, part mechanical, known as the BRIA, emerge. 7 years later, Leon Lao, one of the scientists at the center of the Shunryu Crisis, is living in the wilderness near Niroshuju, one of the last remaining human cities. Leon has entered into a family contract with Chloe Lau, and together the two of them research their own methods to combating the BRAI threat. Sounds interesting. Now, I have seen a lot of promotional pictures for this particular show. Kakuryo no Yadomo Meshi or something. I'm gonna butcher all the Japanese names, so just bear with me. The series centers around a female college student named Aoi, who has inherited the ability to see spirits from her late grandfather. Aoi prides herself in cooking, and one day she was feeding some agricultural spirits when suddenly a god and the master of the Heavenly Inn appears and takes Aoi away. She says that due to the grandfather's debts, she must become his bride. Aoi hates the idea and instead declares that she will pay back her grandfather's debt working at the Heavenly Inn. Now, this is the type of shows I usually watch, so yeah, I'm totally down for this. Uma Matsume Pretty Derby. The game centers a concert of horse girls endowed with... No, not my thing, unfortunately. Doriku, the animation, what if you could enslave anyone you ever wanted? Well, this comes close. This SCM lets you enslave anyone who is also wearing an SCM at the price. You must win over the other and the cost of anything in order to the other become slave. Not exactly my show. If people talk about it, I will watch it, but it's not exactly something I would watch. Comic Girls. Okay, the manga centers around centers around manga and making manga and stuff like that. If it turns out something like Bakuman, I will probably watch it, but that doesn't look like it's my kind of show, to be honest. So if people talk about it, I will watch it, otherwise I'm going to give it a miss. Ni Adamori no Tenbin. Studio 0G, oh god. Alrighty. The Tenchi era didn't end in 15 years, but went on for another 25. In order to protect her waning family, a girl resolves to marry a man she did not even know the name of. However, just before the marriage was to take place, the girl's younger brother mysteriously committed suicide by mutilation, and was found holding an old book in his hands. Jeez, that went dark. Appearing before the bewildered young girl was the Imperial Army Intelligence Arrest Management Bureau. Whoa, okay. More importantly, referred to as Fukuru. According to these men, there exists Meramono, which are the books that greatly affect its readers. On top of that, ever since the incident involving the young girl's brother, she's unwittingly regained abilities to see auras. It was as though fate was trying to drag the young girl into its flames, and then, even though apprehensive, the girl chooses to venture outside of the birdcage. Jealousy, hate, scorn, compassion, and love what await the girl, and was darkness of betrayal that had already begun to bewitchingly inlay in the imperial capital. Toyed by the sway within the darkness, will the young girl finally reach the truth after her struggles? Or that sounds hella interesting. So yes, I'm watching that. Butler's Chitose Mori. I have seen way too many of these harem shows. Man, it doesn't have any genre. Okay. Komichi is a smart and handsome student, composite, and an elegant smile captures the heart of women. Sabasuko is a multi-talented, gentle shop assistant at a cafe. His cafe no, I'm not watching that. I've seen too many of them now. But, if people talk about it in a plot-driven way, I will watch it. Otherwise, no, I won't watch it. Hisone to Masotan Bones drama. Straightforward and innocent. What is the artwork? Yeah, as Defense Force rookie stationed in the air has been, When I say dragons, it's not those type of dragons I'm particularly interested. I personally won't be watching the show just based off what I can see. It's not really my type of cup of tea. So I personally won't be watching this. Captain Tsubasa is coming back. Oh my god. A remake of the first season. I've already seen it though. Man, if I feel nostalgic, I'll watch it. Lost, Rage, Conflicted Warriors. I was about to say, I've already seen that show. It's the second season. I dropped that season when it was first airing, so I won't be watching it. Leighton Mystery, Tensai Tori. Oh, okay, just Professor Layton type thing. Yeah, no, I've already seen it, so I've already played the games and everything. I already know way too much about that show than I already want to know. So, yep, not watching it. Missing 11, nope, I'm not watching that one either. Cutie Honey Universe. Okay, this show I will watch because I'm so goddamn curious to what the anime is going to be like. I watched the movie for it in school, and yes, I watched the movie in a class and then to review on it, the whole class did, and the live action movie. So I know what it's sort of about, but I don't know too much what it's about. So I want to watch it to see the comparison to the movie, because that movie was weird. So I want to know what the original's like. So yep, I will be watching that. I will be watching the second season of Hozuki no Retsu. Rokudo, who is by 4 men, Gisha, Suaduna, help each other run a Japanese tea shop together called the Shop, greatly warmed by tea, solve problems they have. If it has plot, then I'll watch it, but it doesn't look like it's got much plot. Let's see. Soten no Ken, Reganus Poland features a mysterious man known as the King of Death, roams the streets in the pre-war Shintai in this action-packed prequel of The Fist of the North Star. Okay, it is a JoJo series. I'm just like, that looks familiar. So, I have to catch up on a couple seasons of JoJo, but once I do that, then yeah, I'll watch that. Gege no Kitaru 2018. There is literally nothing on it, but the art looks cool, so yes. Last period, Uraki no Reizen no Monogatari. Story takes place in a world where fantastic beasts called themselves spirit forms and as beasts and periods and horrors are a period who belongs to the arc of the prison. I personally won't be watching that, but I can see why people would be watching it, so people that like it, go ahead. Lupin the Third Part 5. In a new series, Lupin III will travel to France and the home of the grandfather and namesake. I love Lupin, so I'll watch that. Major Second. Ginju's born as the son of Guru, the father who is too great, with the path of Dago buried in baseball. I like sports shows, so I'll see what that one's about. Because the art gets me. If the art gets me for a sports show, I will watch it. Otherwise, it takes me a bit to get into sports shows. Alright. Genzen, the baseball money survival story focuses on a baseball team that oppresses the highly standard. watch that. I may watch Gonzai by Studio Dean. Gorenai or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce things. I may watch it. Yeah. Gundam Builders Drivers. I I love Gundam, so I'm gonna be watching that. Benai-kun, that has no description, and that artwork comment. Nope, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching I Can See Friends either because I haven't seen any of the other variations of it. To Be Heroing. I have not seen that. How have I not seen that? It's the second season? That art looks so cool. Alright, I'm gonna check out the first season, and if I like the first season, I'm gonna watch the second season. Done deal. I'm not gonna be watching Urusei Tennai. Not watching Beyblade, no. Future Card, no. Okay, Leftovers. Still watching Darling. Still watching Seven Deadly Sins. Still watching Beatless. Suffering through Grand Crest. Cardcaptor Sakura, love that show. I'm not watching Tojo Miku. Whoever is not watching Saiki Kusuo, shame on. Shame on, it's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to watch Basilisk today, so I may be caught up on it. Because I'm still doing my seasonal roundup for last season. Like, I've watched so many shows and I've done a seasonal roundup, and I'm like, I might as well watch that one because I've watched possibly the previous series that's got the same name as that show, so we'll see. I don't watch Yumishi Pedal. I haven't watched Haikyuu, Hoshin, Enji, and I haven't watched Idol 7 either. Right, TV shorts. Not watching Koneko, Aku no Kanjo, romantic comedy that follows over the day life of the extremely tsundere boy. Okay, yep, I'm watching that. That's got me sold. Taigabashi no Light no, it's got ecchi in it. I'm not a huge, massive fan of ecchi. Like, I can take ecchi, but I just can't get it shoved in my face every 20 seconds. Alice. I've seen bits of the manga, but it's not my cup of tea. Fumikiri Kikan, comedy slice of life. The younger manga tells a series of short stories about conversations young women have whilst waiting on the railroad crossings. No, not my thing. Yumuchi Senkang, Taiyari Misu, comedy sci-fi slice of life mecha. Human race is extended its life in the field of great smash. Space era, breaks out war, Earth colony becomes some shots. Pilots, speaking of humanity. I'll watch the first episode of that. Omi wa Mare Gunma wa Shiranai. A comedy manga centers on Ranori, who moves from Shiba Prefecture to a fictionalized version of human appreciation northwest of Tokyo, and the story focuses on Gunma culture before moving to Gunma, the fearsome reputation of the net. Upon moving there, he makes an encounter with the people who strolled a song love to culture. That looks funny, so yes. That looks like a hentai picture title, so no, I guess. The story is set in prison. You've lost me at prison. Guys, you'll probably like that, and probably a lot of girls as well, so have fun with that. I personally won't be watching it. Nobunaga no Shinobu, nope, I'm not watching a third season. Wakamori Kai, the story has laughter and tears, centers around Okuto, the 6th grade elementary school girl who lost her parents in a traffic accident, who moved to her grandparents' offspring. Not my cup of tea. Lady Spo, the original science fiction comedy raz. Not my cup of tea. Kuroneko, not my cup of tea. Usingin, nope, not my cup of tea. Movies. Alright, Liz to Arito, a film will focus on characters with Nobuta. And okay, it looks pretty. It's got music in it. I will watch it when it's translated. Peacemaker Kurogane Umamichi. New anime adaptation of the Peacemaker Kurogane manga. Haven't watched it, haven't read it. Digimon Adventures, I haven't watched a lot of Digimon stuff after the original series that I watched as a kid, so I won't be watching that. Ninja Batman. What? Project 3 years in the making. Ninja Batman revealed New York Comic Con 2017. Alright, I want to watch that just to know what the freak that is. Wait, what? What? The second part of the anime film trilogy. Appreciation, laughing under this. Alright, I love laughing under the, Under the Clouds so much, so yes, I'm watching that movie when it comes out. Godzilla, love Godzilla, that's said. Sir Vamp, Alice, wait, what? Sir Vamp, Alice in the Garden. I loved Sir Vamp, so yes, I'm watching that show. I won't be watching any Conan detective movies. There's too much material to catch up on for that. So OVAs and ASA specials. I guess so, Nakase, maybe shy, rather clumsy, but the flower gardens and at school have always brought her happiness suddenly in different stories, but to catch her eye. She's tracking story cast is sad. Although the two girls don't seem to have much in common, soon start a romance where each must learn the important lesson of tending to a budding relationship. Then the two girls are so different from each other. How can they learn to make? Okay, it seems cute. If enough people talk about it when it comes out, then yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll watch it. Last song. I can tell by the picture I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna give that a miss. Isekai is the novel centers around a bar called Nobu, located in Kyoto, Japan. But the door that has connected the bar to the other world, the visitors include dozens. Oh, okay. The customers that seek out excellent. Oh, okay. That seems a little interesting, actually. So yeah, I'll watch it. Oh, I didn't know the Vatican was getting an OVA. I'll be watching that. Otherwise, Interjunji Collection. Those will be the second and third DVD sets of the anime. Yeah, I'll watch it. I loved the Interjunji Collection. It's still going, I think. Yeah. That's airing at the moment. So yes, I will watch it. I'm a huge fan of it. 10K Togetsu Koino 15th century Japan ravaged by constant wars. Doesn't look like my kind of thing. And the SNS police. I want to watch that just to see how they're going to interpret that. It's the social network service police who protect peace of social media like sites Twitter, Facebook, and harsh justice in those who violate it. I'm really curious, so yeah, I'm gonna watch that. That looks funny. So yeah, that was my reaction to the entire spring roundup. So I'm watching a hell of a lot of shows. A lot of them have been passion projects. I'm so happy some of them are back because it was so long overdue. I never thought I was going to see Full Metal Panic again, so I'm very, very thankful that I am, especially since the manga is completely ended, so they can catch up to their heart's content, because I need to see that last chapter animated, and then that's confirmed in the anime scene that certain pairings happen. So yeah, I'm very, very, very excited for the next season. So bring it on. This season still has to finish though. There's a couple shows that haven't finished yet. So I will be doing a seasonal roundup for the winter season. I already started writing it. I've already started making parts of it. So I'm just waiting for every single episode of the 12 to 14 episode anime seasons to end before I release it, so then I can just comment on everything about them, if you get what I mean. So yeah, just briefly. So I think I had about 20 shows I watched last season. I think I watched 20 shows last season. I'm still watching some that are still continuing, so I'm watching a lot of shows, plus like TV series that I'm getting caught up on, so I'm like, woo! I've been watching way many shows till like 2 in the morning. Just saying. So yeah, that was my reaction. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, or night, wherever you may be, and